Buckley with Collab Talk, and I'm sitting here at the MVP Summit with two of Microsoft peeps, folks that I've known for many years here, but we have Pune and Caruana that are here with Microsoft. And we're talking about the SharePoint Conference North America happening at the end of May. Go to sharepointna.com to find more information. But I know there's a lot that's happening around Teams because it's not just about SharePoint. So why don't you introduce yourselves and your roles?
That's great. Well, thanks for having us, as always. So I'm Caruana Timur. I'm with Microsoft Teams Engineering, and I'm accountable for all of the adoption and documentation for Microsoft Teams.
And thank you. I'm super excited you're here at the MVP Summit because we got to present a lot about Teams this last couple of days. And I'm Pune Kaufman. I work in the core services engineering, specifically team productivity. And I'm responsible for the Teams convergence, making sure that we get all our users, our 200,000 users, on Teams and making it happen quickly.
And I should point out, both former hardcore SharePoint people, and so Caruana actually launched the SharePoint Saturday Los Angeles event together in 2010,
yes.
all the way back in 2010. And I know that you ran the user group and
with Pune.
That's right.
Yeah,
And
Pune and I were on the board together of the SharePoint
and I think
users
that's
group.
now split twice. I think there's two other. Is there an Inland Empire?
There is.
Yes.
There
Yeah,
is.
sorry to those. I think it's Tony that runs that one, or is it
Exactly.
part of it?
There's a lot. There's still a very vibrant community down in Los Angeles area, but it was fun for us to run it for as long as we did.
So what's going to be covered? I mean, like what's going to be happening at a high level? I know you can't give things away that we're going to be talking about,
Right.
But what's going to be happening at the North American Conference?
Well, what's really exciting for me is that there's going to be an entire Teams track at the SharePoint conference in North America. And the important thing about that is because it really represents the marriage of two powerhouses of collaboration, SharePoint and Microsoft Teams, right? And me coming from a SharePoint background, just like Pune, we love SharePoint and all of the capabilities that it has, and having them be expressed in Teams to enhance that collaboration experience is fantastic. So I love bringing that to the core collaboration audience. I've been to every SharePoint conference, so it's very exciting for this to be happening again, and I'm just thrilled to get to be there.
I wonder if we ran into each other. The first two I was an employee, so I was in the hands-on lab and got to go to some sessions and that kind of thing. I was kind of behind the scenes.
Right.
I just wonder who I ran. There's got to be
All
old
of it.
pictures floating around.
Absolutely.
I hope not.
We're the diehard SharePoint fans here.
And so what's going to be covered from your focus area?
My area, we're really excited about this because again, as Caruana said, we talk about SharePoint being the back end of Teams, right? We bring these two powerhouse products together and we make it better together. So it's not about one or the other, it's how do we combine the best of both worlds and give our customers and users the best experience, right? We have the security, the compliance, as well as the interactive, the UI that gives us that quick demand response. So I'm excited to share about all the cool features coming out, talk more about the better together scenarios, and get you guys to win.
And what's great is, for those of you who are interested on how Microsoft has done this for the Microsoft journey of using Teams, there's a great blog post that highlights what Pune and all of her extended team have been doing in that. And we can provide that link to everybody, in the future out on IT Showcase. But Microsoft is a large and diverse company, and running Teams inside Microsoft is very complicated. And so, I'm just lucky to have a partner like her that we can work together on adoption, and then we collectively take all that information and then share it back with customers. Right. So they get the benefit of what Microsoft users are going through and how the kinds of use stories. They ran a great campaign called Teams Stories, and they actually used Yammer to do that and capture all of these use cases from inside our environment. So we're going to be publicizing quite a bit of that, as well as lots more stuff by the time we get to the conference.
And one other thing I know that you're involved with as well is WIT. And so what's happening around that?
So exciting. I am so thrilled that the conference is sponsoring a full track for Women in Technology. So if you're not familiar with WIT, Women in Technology as a large international organization, we're really taking it from a different track in the thought of how do we empower people? How do we empower female leadership? How do we reach out to our male allies, people like you who are so supportive of all the work we're doing, and really help people with action planning? We'll have a breakfast, there'll be a luncheon there, we have actual workshops I'll be delivering, and many other people will as well. And so we're excited to have a full track focused on female leadership in the technology industry. We really want people, men, women, and of a diverse audience to feel welcome.
Yeah.
right? If there's one thing we know about the SharePoint community, it's a welcoming place, and we want to make sure that everyone feels that way and that there's real content for them.
And I know that every one of those lunches too, if you see that on the calendar, if you're interested in the topic and the speakers that are around there, that the WIT luncheons are always open to everybody. You can go in and participate in those. But so I know that that is going to be a great track and a lot of great content that are out of that as well. So if you've not yet registered for the SharePoint Conference North America, please go to sharepointna.com. And we'll see you in Las Vegas. I mean, who doesn't love going down to Las Vegas and eating at the buffets?
Exactly, right? And I get to wear my sparkly dress. What the heck, right?
You can
Yes,
choose.
join
That's
us.
right. You can dress up like you're going to the prom and then go out and get steak and it's just fantastic.
Exactly. It's great.
Yeah.
Definitely join us. We'll look forward to seeing you there.
See you there.